Good to have a heads up and to get prepared now. And as you know, our First Warn weather team has been warning for days about the chance for this severe weather tonight. It's a tricky forecast.
It is. Well, the threat of that happening depends on several conditions. Meteorologist Blaze Keller is here to tell us about the cap. You brought us a beverage.
Yeah, don't drink it. I kind of did this example on Sunday as well, but it's not a new term. We always have something in the atmosphere called an atmosphere cap. During severe weather events like today, it's really important for us to look at that cap, because if it's a strong one, we may not see severe weather, or we may see limited severe weather instead of widespread. So essentially, you can think of the atmosphere today as a shaken up can of whatever soda or pop, whoever uses that word, you can think of. We've got the energy, we've got the moisture, we've got the instability, but the cap is still on. And so, you know, weather is not an exact science, so I try to think of ways that it can better relate to folks at home to understand. Why are we talking about an atmosphere cap? I don't know what that means. It's a lid on the atmosphere. So what we're going to be watching over the next couple of hours is, does this cap stay strong enough that we keep the bottle or the can from exploding, and I won't do it, or do we open it up and the storms kind of erupt? They use all that built up energy, all that pressure is essentially released, and then those storms can become very strong very quickly.
Well, what causes a crack in the cap?
That can be caused by cold air. So cold air is much denser than warm air. It essentially sinks. And so when you get storms behind where the discrete supercells could form, that air rushes out ahead and it forces all that warm air up into the atmosphere. So if you get strong enough cold air, it could essentially just push the top off. Sometimes, you know, if you throw a shaken bottle on the ground and it explodes, that's kind of like cold air. A dry line as well, or another storm forming. It may be weak, but again, that rain-cooled air from it rushes out in all directions, forces all the air up. We could get more storms. It's kind of like a chain reaction.
The thing that's really scary about it is when it happens overnight.
Yes.
And this has the potential to do that, right?
It does. And, you know, along with the cap, the timing is also going to kind of working in our favor, because we're still early on in the severe weather season, so the storms still need that sunlight. And when you take out the sunlight, you kind of take away another key ingredient. But yes, whether it's in the heart of the severe weather season or early on like tonight, nighttime just adds an extra layer of danger, because storm spotters just have that much more difficulty seeing if a tornado's on the ground. We can see it on the radar, but if we can visually see it, it kind of makes it a little bit easier too.
This is a great way to explain it for people.
It is.
Another example that I thought of over the weekend is Christmas Vacation. Clark Griswold, he puts all the lights on the house and he's like, all right, here we go, we're gonna light it up, and it doesn't. That's kind of like what the cap is doing. It's not letting the lights on the house shine. But as we know, his wife fixes it and then eventually it shines. So that could happen here. We just need that little flick of a switch. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I don't want widespread severe weather. But again, this is just a way that I think it might help folks at home understand, why do they keep mentioning cap as of late? It's nothing new, it's just something that we're really focusing on today.
Well, thank you for all the work you do and the rest of the team for keeping us informed.
We're busy behind the scenes, and as Jacob just gave us the forecast, we're going to be busy all night.
We're thankful for you, Blaze. Thank you.
Don't open that can.
Yeah, or go up to Eric Franke and say, hey, Eric, do you want to come?
Right.
Coming up on Live at 4, Sinners sinks its teeth into another phenomenal weekend.